Well, Susan, let's get back to, and just hearing you anecdotally talking about some of these homeowners having to go to their truck just to get a cell signal, and, the district judge just not being able to connect from home, even while being quarantined. Aside from that, and maybe those are the ones, and you can elaborate a little bit more, what are some of your favorite installs? I, myself, and Alex and Bernie, we've been all been watching from the cheap seats as you're putting up more and more LinkedIn posts and things along those lines. It's almost like we know when a brand new whack of subscribers are being brought online, because Susan, you're very eloquent in your LinkedIn posts. I love it. I sit there with popcorn, and but tell us about some of your favorite installs and why.
Well, I guess one of the first and biggest supporters was Alan Osh. He's a county commissioner in Hodgman County. He lives in the west part of the county, and he couldn't be on a conference call with the county commissioners during the COVID lockdown, so he would have to drive to town. And I just, he was so thrilled to get that, and we were excited about that. Another one is Roland Jackson with Jackson Power Steering. He has an internet-based business, and he sells power steering for old tractors to make them usable all over the country. And he was waiting and doing his email through Verizon hotspots that would limit his download speed after he got done with the first 5 or 6 gigabytes. And then the rest of the month, it was like, I don't know, chocolate syrup.
That's a good comparison. Dribbles and drabs of megabytes. Maybe even kilobytes.
At that point, it's kilobytes. Yeah.
And he was trying to run his business, half of the month, trying to get it all done. And he was worried about finding out news because of the download speed, for news clips. Yep. So he got connected, and he's just like a kid in a candy store. He can look at all those videos. In fact, he has purchased 7 video cameras from me and video surveillance. Once you have that backbone of good internet at your place, then so many other things come up. And this video surveillance has been a very big, pervasive need that I didn't even realize was there. And we are providing that to customers. I think I have 7 or 8 of those customers now. But folks are really interested in having that kind of connectivity. They're cutting the cord. They're cutting the satellite providers. They're going with streaming. They love all of that. And that's this fixed wireless system is supporting all of that. So
I think if you think of all the ramifications, I'm going to be partially joking here, but literally, when there's county business that needs to be done during a pandemic and you cannot connect, you're driving to the conference room or a state or a county building to get your internet connectivity. God forbid Alan gets COVID and now he's quarantined. How is he going to conduct county business? You can't do it face to face. You can't drive to that building and be amongst other people. You have to have internet connectivity. And the joking part, everyone, with Roland doing his Jackson Power Steering, imagine all of the carpal tunnels he's saving from all of those farmers that no longer have to wrestle with that steering wheel, and you're getting taking that internet connectivity, allowing him to thrive in his business and get that power steering to those folks who are feeding us. I mean, this is just the ramifications of all this all the way down the row. It's amazing what you're doing by simply just adding internet connectivity, which in very urban areas, I live in suburban Chicago, this is just another utility for me. This is another bill that shows up, and I have gigabit fiber to my home. I am spoiled. And my biggest challenge, ladies and gentlemen, was the first day of school for my children last year was someone cut the fiber line, a utility cut the fiber line. And oh, boo-hoo me, my children had to use their hotspots on their cellular phones instead, and they got great service. But out in very rural areas, this digital divide is very real. And to hear those install stories, Susan, that's really, really cool. And to hear about these folks and how you're changing their lives, I just I get excited about all this stuff because we're truly helping people. This is totally cool.